Hi guys, welcome back to John's Block, here in person this time. Haven't been with you like this for a little while. I need to ask you some questions basically. I appreciate your feedback. Obviously I've tried different formats, snapshots with captions, recipes on cards, me talking to you. I could do with some feedback of what you prefer, whether you like a mix of the two cameras, whether you like me the still shots plus me talking to you, whether you just like the still shots with the captions. The more information I get, the more I can improve what I do. Anyway, that's not why we're here today. We're here today for week 7 of the Yoghurt Challenge. Out of the 8 I bought on the 30th of April, we have 2 left, both with the timestamp of the 1st of May. Hopefully you can see that. I'll do a still shot as well. Now, you'll notice one of these has got a slight dome on it. And that's worrying me because it's telling me that it's started to go. So I'm going to open that one first. This one I'm going to put back in the fridge, and we're not going to open that until the end of July. So that will then take it for May, June, July. This will then be 3 months past its sell-by date. So let's pop that back in there now. We're getting to the point where if you haven't used stuff like this within that period of time, I'm just trying to prove a point at the moment that we can keep things past their sell-by date. I'm also going to do things a little bit differently today. While I'm talking to you on there, I'm going to be taking stills with my phone so we can get the best of both worlds and hopefully try yet another format. But before we do anything, let's see if this is edible. And the answer, unfortunately, this one is blown, is no. I will open the other one just to see, but you can see that is growing. So, and I'm not prepared to eat that. But that's what the last successful one we had was 6 weeks old, past its sell-by date. So that one has gone. So I'm going to go back to the fridge and go against what I just told you and see if the other one, which hasn't domed, tells me it hasn't got any air got into it and whether that's okay. But unfortunately that one has now gone as well. So we have failed after 6 weeks. I left this to 8, but they're both gone. So 6 weeks they survived, 8 weeks they didn't, so they failed. So I'm still going to do a recipe for you because that'll be unfair just for me to show you 2 pots of Manky yoghurt. Today we are going to do some deep fried pork strips, deep fried pepper strips, and it was going to be with a garlic dip. I've got some batter here which was made yesterday. I did deep fried courgettes last night. This is basically 1 part flour, 1 part milk, 1 egg, smallish cup. Show you the cup I used just so you've got an idea. So 1 cup level with flour, level with milk, 1 egg. I actually put quite a lot of salt and pepper in there. I call it a salt and pepper batter. It's a nice savoury batter. Will go really well with these. So the yoghurt side of it we can't do. I will do some mayonnaise or some other sort. So 2 small pork fillets, pork loin chops, sorry. I'm just going to chop these into very thin strips because you want them to be able to be cooked as quickly as the batter cooks. So you don't want any depth in them at all. They're going to be nice and crisp and thin. But it's interesting with the yoghurt, I think, that they lasted 6 weeks and they were perfectly fine. We left them 2 weeks past that and they've both gone. One had blown, one hadn't. But it just shows you that sell by date, you don't have to throw it away the day after, is what I'm trying to say. And you can keep things for a week afterwards and they're good. And if if you're buying food and you're not eating it within a week of its sell by date, you shouldn't be buying it because you don't need it. That's just my way of viewing the world. Okay. So that's my 2 lots of ingredients, and we're now going to cook. I'm not going to do filming over this side because I want to see what it's like with me taking stills for the pat. Please excuse me, I'm a little bit full of hay fever at the moment, so if I'm sounding a bit snuffly, I do apologise. I haven't got coronavirus, neither do I have if you're only watching the film. So, here we have a pan with about 30 ml of oil in it, batter which which we talked about, quite thick with lots of salt and pepper in it. The pan, you turn this on and get this piping hot. Straight onto number 9 for those of you that know me. And while that's doing that, believe it or not, the peppers will take slightly longer to cook than the pork, so I'm going to start by dipping that in there. Okay, so that's 6 of each in there, 6 slices of pepper, 6 slices of pork. If you do have strawberry yoghurt, use it because it will go brilliantly with these to dip. You will have seen me a couple of weeks ago doing a mayonnaise dip made with added pepper and everything added into. You can see those are starting to brown. Turn them down, I'm going to start turning them over from where I started. You can see those browning away nicely. And basically all we need is a little bit of kitchen towel to dry them on. Okay, those are pretty much done. So turn the heat off, lift them to stop spitting for a moment. And basically I'm going to just put a little bit of salad garnish there. I would have put strawberry yoghurt on there too, but I'm just doing a little bit of mayonnaise to make up for that. Salad garnish. The salad just basically adds another texture when you're eating them instead of just eating them, you know, plain fried food. If you want to eat plain fried food, you feel free, but we like to have a little bit of healthy something with us when we have this type of food. And that helps with digestion, it helps you get the flavour added to them, in my view. And as always, we are open to you doing your own thing. So you take the peppers off first. If you are concerned when you're cooking these that you're not cooking them enough, especially with pork, take one, yeah, and test it. Chopping balls over there. Use this one. Just chop it in half, and then in the middle you can see that is nice and cooked all the way through, so you know you've got no problem with the pork not being cooked. That's why we say chop it as thinly as you can, and that way you are guaranteeing that you are not eating your pork, which you really don't want to be doing. It's fresh, to be fair, it wouldn't hurt you. It's just not really good. Okay, so that's that. Let them cool down just for a fraction. The peppers have been out for a little while. Pop them on there. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you have either some great nibbles or a great little starter. Not with strawberry yoghurt in this particular case, and that's what this was all about, as we know. So just to re-establish, we bought 8 strawberry yoghurts dated 1st of May. Today is the 28th of June. The last time we opened one they were absolutely fine. That was 2 weeks ago on the 13th of June. So they lasted 6 weeks past their sell-by date. So please, please, please save yourself an absolute fortune. Don't throw things away the day after they run out of sell-by date, because you can save a lot of money if you use them in a few days, is what I'm trying to say. So I'm going to tuck into these with my mayonnaise. and they're lovely. Salt and pepper batter, the leftover batter from last night. Doing a meatball dish on this coming Thursday's video, and it will be me again cooking in front of you. But please give me some feedback on the format that you like best. I know it's easiest for me to do, but that we've decided the point. I want it to be easy for you, so that you can follow things with my slides with notes at the bottom work. Great. If you like me speaking to you, great. If you like a mixture of the two, let me know. More feedback, the better. You can send that to info@johnsblock.co.uk. That'll come straight through to my email box, and I'll be able to hopefully send you a personal response if you have any feedback. Thanks very much. I'll see you again on Thursday. Take care.